When I first transitioned like to the I guess I can say to experience street life, because that was actually like a direction I really didn't have to take. I seen so much cruddy shit that me being smart, right? It's a lot of types that come from the urban community, right? You got like 98% like niggas that just ain't got no sort of education at all, right? But then you got the nigga that who come from a good family, but they just not making the money, so they gotta like be like they gotta live around these kind of people until they get there. So I seen so much cruddy shit, right? I decided to hang by myself because I kept seeing like the downfall of all these getting money crews, people that so called want to get money or whatever crews, and it's always like it was always groups that got took down. It was always like a nigga that killed his homeboy, or you know what I'm saying, set his homeboy, because one thing that I know for sure is that it's hard for the enemy to hit his enemy. The ops rarely score, you know, on the enemy. It's that motherfucker in your passenger seat, right? You got 17 different guns around you. Wait, can't wishing the ops would. The ops ain't even paying you the mind. The ops don't even feel like fighting today. You know what I'm saying? The ops don't even want to. They really want to call you and end whatever beef y'all got going on. But that motherfucker in your passenger seat, that motherfucker that ate at your mother table, you know, like Tupac and Raheem. I think this movie came out, I would say, in 1992. And by the year 2000, because what y'all don't understand is like everything we watch, everything we see, it's meant to register in our mind and over time work. So I tell you about early 2000 is when that shit took in full effect, man. And it's like when the movie Juice came out, and it was cool to kill your homeboy and have everybody scared of you. You know, this shit was happening and started happening in real life. Like I'm talking about, if you can go to 20 different neighborhoods, right, in the hood that you live in, if you can get 20 people out of each neighborhood, that lost one of their homeboys, right? If you was to ask them who did that to their homeboy, I can guarantee you that it was never the enemy. It was always the homeboy that did it. It was always the friend, the cousin, the best friend. Like, this movie took full effect, yo. Like I try to tell y'all, like, just I don't want to get up the subject. I get more deep into the movie and how this shit played in people's real life. But as far as me, right? So I'm seeing this shit in real life, right? So it's like, if it's 2 plus 2, it's literally 4, right? And sometimes we can make ourselves stick around to some bullshit, right? And hoping that person change when that person is who that person is. You know what I'm saying? And that's where shit go all the way left at. So I'm growing up and I'm seeing, because by me being young, I didn't really know why, I lost this homie, or why I lost that homie, or I just know that we lost them. But as I got older and I got in the streets and I started hearing shit, and I'm starting to be like, what? Because I got 100% loyal bones in my body, so when it comes to some snake shit, that shit just don't sit right with me. It don't sit right with me. So, for whatever the reason is, that when niggas started, sneaking their best friends, I just was like, I'm not even finna put myself in a situation to even go through no shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Not even fucking with family. Like when it comes to getting money, if I gotta take this route because of my situation I was in at the time, job wasn't helping, and the one thing about me, I'm gonna go in a field that's gonna make some for sure money. I'm not about to be standing around looking stupid all fucking day, hanging outside, with my pants falling off my ass like a goofball. You know what I'm saying? And no, if I indulge in this shit, it's gonna make me some real fucking money. So, I made a lot. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tell that part, too early into the story, because there's a point that I'm trying to get to, and within this promo. So this is not. I wouldn't call this no mixtape. I would call it a movie, because there's a lot that's gonna come with this project that I've been. And all it takes for somebody, that's in a position of a little bit of more power than you at the time, to see that you like consistent and you standing on what it is that you trying to create, trying to design, and eventually when you keep doing it like for free, this is how billionaires become billionaires, because if you do it for free, that means you're doing something that you love. You ain't out, what I'm saying? You ain't waking up and not feel like going to work. You actually making money off some shit that you like doing. And you might just get that, that person of power that be like, this kid right here, or this man, that he ain't stopping at nothing. With the music, with the clothing line, with the shoe, and he's doing all three of these, and he's saying that he ain't really got no help.
Let you go.
There's no way he doing all of this that he's saying by himself. There's no way that he's writing his music. There's no way that he's writing his own videos. There's no way he's designing clothes. There's no way that he got a 9-to-5 job. He doing all 4 of these things all by himself.
When they said come here, you came.
With no help.
I got him. Y'all can go. You see, they let me do anything.
I'm
liable to do anything to you. On the real though, if you run out this gate, we ain't gonna look for you. Somebody gonna have you chained up to a Crown Vic tie outside. Now when I let you go in the house. Ain't no more outside. I got him. Ain't no more outside for you. Hey fam, I'ma keep it one.
I lost everything. I really thought my time was out. The Most High punished me. Put my ass on timeout. Perk pop and killed my friends. When their time was up, my baby mother died to this shit. Her time was up. I wrote Dodo cause everybody had 100.